Well, summer travel is heating up, and this weekend is expected to break records. The TSA is projecting to screen more travelers than ever before, and the roads are also going to be a bit congested.
Now, to get you up to speed, let's bring in Jess Arnold now. She joins us live from Reagan National Airport this morning. All right, Jess, are any passengers seeing red this morning at this point, or is it still too early?
Still a little too early. I will say it's gotten a bit busier, but these lines are still moving here at the security checkpoint behind me. And when it comes to red on that board over my shoulder here, there's only one flight that I see that has been canceled. There are a few delays, so it's not too bad. It seems to be smooth sailing so far. If your flight does end up getting canceled, the airlines are required to give you a refund, even if it is due to weather. And the Department of Transportation talked about some other good news when it comes to cancellations. They said at this point, we're about halfway through the year, and compared to the same time last year, airlines have seen 3,000 fewer cancellations. So that's good news. It's a trend that we hope will continue. Now, I also want to talk about some records that the TSA is expecting to break with summer travel this year. We're going to show you some of those stats on your screen. On Sunday, they expect to screen more than 3 million people. And 12 of TSA's top 15 busiest travel days nationally have occurred since mid-May. That's crazy. They expect to screen more than 16.2 million people from this past Wednesday through Monday, which is a 5.5% increase over 2023 Independence Day holiday travel volume. So it's just going up and up and up. I actually just spoke with one traveler who says he does his best to avoid these crowds.
That's why I chose this early, so I don't get into the big rush, because one, I'm assisted, and I was like, no, I'm not going to deal with all that busyness. I take the early flights.
Yeah, he mentioned he's assisted. You couldn't see it there, but he has a cane that he uses, so he moves a little more slowly, doesn't want to have to deal with the crowds with that. Now, on the roads, as of last week, AAA projected a record 60 million plus people to travel by car over Independence Day week, which is almost 3 million more than last year. So when should you hit the road if you're heading out of town this weekend? AAA suggests before 10 a.m. today, so that means you only have a few hours left to hop in your car, so get your stuff together and hurry out the door. If you're coming home Sunday, you should head out before 11 a.m. On Monday, they suggest waiting it out and heading out after 7 p.m. They say the worst times you could be hitting the roads are going to be midday today and late afternoon, early evenings, Sunday and Monday. Now, I really want to advise that you pay attention to that advice, because it truly, an hour of when you leave can make the difference between maybe a 5-hour and an 8-hour trip, and you do not want to be stuck in that traffic on those roadways. I'm going to give one more check behind me. Still not too bad if you're coming out for an early flight this morning here at the security checkpoint. So I hope that this continues for all of you who are coming through Reagan National later today. Guys.
Oh boy, that's our hope too. Jess, thank you so much.